Notre Dame de Paris, also known as the Hunchback of Notre-Dame, by Victor Hugo. Narrated by Robin Nixon. Book 4, Chapter 1, Good Souls. 16 years previous to the epoch when this story takes place, one fine morning on Quasimodo Sunday, a living creature had been deposited, after Mass, in the church of Notre Dame, on the wooden bed securely fixed in the vestibule on the left, opposite the great image of Saint Christopher, which the figure of Monsieur Antoine des Essarts, chevalier carved in stone, had been gazing at on his knees since 1413, when they took it into their heads to overthrow the saint and the faithful follower. Upon this bed of wood it was customary to expose foundlings for public charity. Whoever cared to take them did so. In front of the wooden bed was a copper basin for alms. The sort of living being which lay upon that plank on the morning of Quasimodo, in the year of the Lord 1467, appeared to excite to a high degree the curiosity of the numerous group which had congregated about the wooden bed. The group was formed for the most part of the fair sex. Hardly anyone was there except old women. In the first row, and among those who were most bent over the bed, 4 were noticeable, who from their grey cagoule, a sort of cassock, were recognizable as attached to some devout sisterhood. I do not see why history has not transmitted to posterity the names of these 4 discreet and venerable damsels. They were Agnes la Herme, Jehanne de la Tarme, Henrietta la Gautière, Gaucher la Violette. All 4 widows, all 4 dames of the Chapel Etienne Haudry, who had quitted their houses with the permission of their mistress, and in conformity with the statutes of Pierre, in order to come and hear the sermon. However, if these good Haudriettes were, for the moment, complying with the statutes of Pierre, they certainly violated, with joy, those of Michel de Braque, and the Cardinal of Pisa, which so inhumanly enjoined silence upon them. "What is this, sister?" said Agnes to Gaucher, gazing at the little creature exposed, which was screaming and writhing on the wooden bed, terrified by so many glances. "What is to become of us?" said Jehanne, "if that is the way children are made now." "I'm not learned in the matter of children," resumed Agnes, "but it must be a sin to look at this one." "'Tis not a child, Agnes. 'Tis an abortion of a monkey," remarked Gaucher. "'Tis a miracle," interposed Henriette la Gautière. "Then," remarked Agnes, "it is the 3rd since the Sunday of Letard, for in less than a week we had the miracle of the mocker."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?